Well, that was pretty bad. What up, y'all? Back with another video. And today, as you probably previously just saw, we're going over the horrific game between the Bears and the Packers yesterday. And let me just say, I have never been disappointed to be a Chicago Bears fan. That was something that cannot happen. After what happened in the offseason, after what just progressed, not just with the Bears, but the Packers organization as well, losing a lot of pieces, a whole new rebuild from both clubs. And for the Bears to come up and perform like that, that is a scary thought for the fans of Chicago. And my feelings for that game could not be any more upset. I'm one of those fans that talked almost all the amounts of crap you can think of, hating the Packers, finally having Aaron Rodgers left, Jordan Love, who we don't know how good he's going to be, well, we kind of just did. All that transpired into literally shutting us up for at least half the season. And we won't play Green Bay until the very end of the game. That could be a big game. It's week one. And a lot of things you can't take off of week one. It's week one, I understand. But for the Bears, that was not just any ordinary week one. That was their Super Bowl, whether they had a winning record or not. To come in at home and to beat Green Bay in the new era from both teams, not only the Jordan Love era, but Justin Fields and their new offense. Even though Justin Fields, yes, he started 3 years ago, so his era already began. But for it to come like that, to lose 38-20, that can't happen. That cannot happen. And as a Bears fan, it's pretty typical. I can't lie. But that is unacceptable. So usually I come in with a lot of stats. I'm a big stat person. But today we're just going to go off my personal opinion straight off the bat. And I'm not going to be biased at all here. I'm just going to go straight to the bat. One big takeaway. And this is not the Bears' fault per se. But the Packers pass rush is amazing. Their O-line, outstanding. The Bears, the complete opposite. I mean, it was atrocious. I think they were both the equal amount of just straight awful. They were both bad. I would probably say the offensive line was more horrific. Because the Bears' pass rush was not great, but they got some things in there depending on the play. But that was as bad itself. The running game, basically non-existent. The defense, horrific. Horrible. Justin Fields rarely threw the ball. And I'm not going to be biased here. Justin Fields has an arm. He is not a bad quarterback whatsoever. He can throw, and you can see, and you can tell by the way he threw to Mooney in the back of the end zone at the end of the third quarter. You can see that Fields can throw. Give him the pocket, give him the space, give him the protection he needs. He has the arm, he has the talent. You can even see him going away through sacks because yes, the Packers pass rush was really on Fields, but then again, the O-line also really, really awful against the Packers pass rush. And that could play. And it definitely showed because towards the end of the game, Fields was scrambling for his life. Like we've seen, not just with Fields, but with Trubisky all the way in the past. You can see it. And we could not stop Aaron Jones. We could not stop the third down conversions. The third down plays were our biggest takeaway. We had so many opportunities to stop the Packers on third or fourth down, and we could just not do it. They just couldn't do it. I mean, there's no words sometimes, honestly. And I'm a little more of a fan perspective right now, and I'm going to get to like professional statistics in a minute before we sign off. It'll be a short, cool, little quick video. But for right now, there are really there's no hope right now for Bears fans, and I can speak on most of these fans. What we saw was atrocious. Offensive coordinator, Lou Getsy, if I pronounce his name right, horrible. I don't know what Matt Eberflus was doing. All the coaches, horrible. Defense, atrocious. I mean, blown coverages left and right. The offense, the continuous screen plays. What are we doing? Throw the ball down the field. First downs as much as you can. Keep the drive. Keep the sticks. Keep the ball moving. And they did not let Justin throw, and it showed. I mean, Johnson, number 23, awesome. I mean, a rookie, he was amazing. I mean, he had no issues whatsoever. Other than that, run game, not existent. Pass game, non-existent. Defense, horrific. It's a broken record at this point. But on the week 2, I just want to say my piece as a Bears fan. Maybe week 2 I'll get to a little more statistic, but I just want to put it out there that the Packers will have our number. And no shame on Jordan Love. Jordan Love had a great game. You know, I was very upset, but golly, that was atrocious. That was not the way we wanted to start. All the hype, everything, horrific. DJ Moore, only I think it was 2 targets. Claypool, no targets. Mooney was their leading receiver and had 1 touchdown. That was it. Johnson was the other touchdown. 2 2-point conversion, a field goal by Carlos Santos. That's it. So, see how it goes. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe if you all want. And I'll see you later. I'm gone.